Yellow tape around his body, a fucking homicide. His face is on a t-shirt and his family traumatized. I didn't mean to shoot him, he just caught me by surprise. I reloaded my pistol, cocked it back and shot him twice. His body dropped down to the floor, had teardrops in his eyes. He grabbed me by my hands and said he was afraid to die. I told him it's too late, my friend, it's time to say goodbye. And he died inside my arms, but all on my shirt. I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47, Mac 11, Glocks and 9s. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. And today we are back on iOS doing How to Sound Like Melly on Garageband. So the song which you did hear earlier is Murder on My Mind. It came out around this time last year. We're going to get straight into this. So the first thing we're going to start with is our visual EQ. So this is probably one of the most important parts for sounding kind of how Melly does, at least in this song. I don't know what specific microphone he was using, the specific kind of style that he wanted, but it has a little bit of a kind of, sounds like a little bit crisp and has a little bit of that telephone sound coming through the mic if you listen to it. It's not super modern and clear. So what we did, if you want to try to recreate that, you want to drop the bass like that, raise the mids, and then you want to raise the treble. So with that, I mean, it all depends on what mic you have. The mic that I have is a Beats Solo 3 auxiliary microphone. That's the one that I'm using from the headphone just to record this video and that I recorded the vocals on. So that's the EQ that I used for that. It could change depending on what mic you're using, but this is always a good starting point to use. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is going into our compressor. So this is also another big part of kind of getting that like punchy attack sound that you get. There's not a lot of background like wavy, it's not very reverby, there's not a lot of stuff going on. It's very punchy and there's a lot of attack and there's the vocals straight up at you. So to do that, we're going to keep the compressor threshold at about 15 decibels. We're going to make the ratio pretty high. We're going to drop the attack all the way. You may want to keep it maybe around anywhere from 1 to 10 milliseconds. And then the gain, just how it fits into your mix. And then the mix is how much of the compressor of that effect do you want in your track. So I kept it all the way, and those are the settings that we used for the compressor. Alright, so the next thing that we did from the visual EQ and the compressor, those are our two main ones that we used. By the way, this is in our Extreme Tuning Auto Tune preset. If you do not know how to get this, go watch one of my first videos. It's called How to Auto Tune in the Garageband iOS. It is one of my most viewed ones. It should come up pretty easily. And if you already know how to get auto tune in here, then that should be pretty easy for you as well. So the last thing that we're going to do before we end this video is go into our echo and reverb. So we're going to go into Master Effects, go to Echo and keep it at default. You just want a little bit there to give a little bit of space, and same with the reverb. I kept it at default. One thing that I highly recommend against is going to Edit, Plus, and doing your track reverb. Because if you do your track reverb, it's going to add in it's going to muffle the sound, and the way that GarageBand does it, it does not have a good track reverb. So if you're trying to get reverb, instead of doing that, go to your Master Effects and use the reverb here. It is a little bit less options, but you would rather have that than have the sound quality compromised. Okay, so that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. That was a pretty quick tutorial. And if you want to see more, I should have more videos coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. And as always, have a great day. Peace.